Hello students. In previous lecture we discussed that rules of IUPAC system for nomenclature of organic compounds. That four important rules are only. All of you remember that rules. If we revise that rules in short, first rule is select longest continuous chain. Then second rule, numbering the chain. Numbering is important, and numbering start from that end which gives lowest numbers, lowest digits on the carbons which possess substituents. This is second rule. First is select the longest continuous chain is first rule. Second, numbering. And third, select parent from total number of carbons present in that chain. You select carbon. You select parent alkane, or if that one is alkene, then select parent alkene. This one is third rule, that is from the total number of carbons in a longest chain, select parent alkane. And fourth one is that write that name of parent alkane as a suffix and write the name of substituents as a prefix. Then if any compound possesses more than one type of substituents, then that prefix select that as per alphabetical order. That is methyl and ethyl, then ethyl write first, then methyl, as like that. But both are as a prefix and parent alkane as a suffix. Remember these four rules, very important. Then we discuss some examples. This one is very large molecule, straight chain alkane. That is that numbering that all of you known the homologous series, that is methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, octane, nonane, decane. After decane, undecane and dodecane, as like that. Undecane, dodecane, tridecane, quadradecane, as like that. But up to this decane, which one is sufficient? In exam or in anywhere, such type of large molecules are not there. This one is, first one is, see here, that contain 5 carbons in a straight chain, and here in second one that contains 7 carbons. That means up to decane, that all of you must remember always this homologous series. Then we discuss that how that straight selection of straight chain and how that numbering of straight chain. See here in first example here, these are some groups, that is isopropyl, isobutyl, isopentyl, as that isopropyl, N-propyl, if chain is straight, then N-propyl, if that one is at middle carbon, then yeah, isopropyl. Propyl group means CnH2n plus 2, that is alkane. Then alkyl, CnH2n plus 1, it is one hydrogen less here. Propane, C3H6, when in propyl, C3H5, as like that. CH3, CH4 is butane, CH3 is butyl, as like that. CnH2n plus 1. Then in first example, that select chain is 3 carbon straight, also maybe anyone maybe select straight, same, no effect. In second example, in third, that selection is as like that. Depending on that, 4 carbons in first molecule. In second skeleton, 4 carbon skeleton. In next example, 6 carbon. In here also 6 carbon skeleton. That is, but in second and third, both will obtain same result, no change. Here selection is, in this case, in first case, longest continuous chain. Chain must be continuous and longest. Continuous and longest. Zigzag or that straight chain is not a criteria. Only criteria, chain must be longest and continuous, no breaking. Longest and continuous. This one is only requirement here. Now after chain selection, very simple way. For selection of chain, you first only observe that chain is continuous and longest. Maximum length must be there. Then after selection of continuous chain, second rule is numbering. What is condition for numbering? Numbering start from that end which gives lowest number, lowest digit to the carbon which possess substituent. See here, if we consider straight chain, there are 5 carbons. In first numbering method, substituent bearing carbon acquire 3 number, and in second that substituent possessing carbon acquire digit 2, number 2, in first number 3. What is the rule? Numbering in such a way that numbering start from that end which in second example 2 means that 1 2, if both in first example both ways there are 3 number on the substituent bearing carbon, therefore both ways are correct. In second way, in second example, in first way 2 digit, and in second way if we start from that next end, then that carbon will possess 4 as a digit, then that is not a correct. Correct way is first, that is 1 2 3 4 5, as like that. Then in this example, here carbon, two substituents are there, ethyl and methyl, one carbon and two carbon. Sorry, that one is part of straight chain, therefore two substituent with one carbon only. In first example, carbon number substituent and carbon number 2, carbon number 4. And if we start from that end, numbering from that end, then substituent on carbon number 3 and 5. Then in this case, what to do? 3 plus 5, 8. Here 4 plus 2, 6. Therefore, which one is lowest digit? 4 plus 2, 6. Therefore, first one is correct, that is 2 plus 4. That substituent bearing carbon, 2 plus 4. Therefore, 6. Here 3 plus 5, 8. That 6 and 8. Therefore, 6 is lowest. Therefore, this one is correct numbering method. Then in second case also, longest continuous chain is selected, substituents on 3 and 4 here, 3 and 4. By this way, substituent on 4 and 5. Therefore, 4 plus 5, 9. 3 plus 4, 7. Therefore, this one is correct method. 7 is lowest, therefore. In this way, here, numbering, here, in this case here, on second, here, this one is substituent 2 and 4. In first case, one of the carbon possess double substituent, two substituents. Therefore, which way is correct? For checking that, consider that as a 2 plus 2 plus 4. 2 substituent, therefore count that as a 2 time. Here, by this way numbering, 2 number carbon, only 1 substituent, while 4 number carbon, 2 substituent. Therefore, 2 plus 4 plus 4. That is, this one is 10, this one is 8. Therefore, this one is correct way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one is correct way. As like this, here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 3 plus 4, 7. Here also 3 plus 4, 7. But here that ethyl and methyl substituents are there. Ethyl and methyl. 2 carbons ethyl, 1 carbon methyl. Then here 4 digit on ethyl and 3 on methyl. Here 3 on ethyl. Therefore, alphabetically ethyl is first, and therefore in the second way that ethyl possesses lowest digit. Therefore, consider that way as a correct way. In this way, first we decide which one is correct numbering way. Then numbering. Then from total number of carbons in straight chain, select parent. Here parent is heptane. No any double bond, single bond is there. Therefore, heptane. And heptane as a suffix, and substituents, that is ethyl and methyl. Alphabetically E is first. Therefore, 3 ethyl, 4 methyl. That ethyl and methyl prefixes. Ethyl, methyl, heptane, as like that. 3 ethyl, 4 ethyl, 3. Here in above example, 4 methyl, 3 ethyl. This one is correct method, because that alphabetically E is first. Therefore, ethyl must have lowest digit. Methyl must possess highest because alphabetically that one is M is afterward there. Then here also three substituents, that methyls are 2 times, therefore 5 ethyl and 2,4 dimethyl, 2,4 dimethyl heptane. In this way here 4 ethyl 2,2 dimethyl hexane, parent is hexane. Then here substituent is isopropyl, therefore 3 isopropyl hexane, 3 isopropyl hexane, or 3 in bracket 2 dash isopropyl, 2 dash isopropyl hexane. Then alkenes. Alkenes, what is difference? Alkenes single bonding compounds, and in alkenes carbon-carbon double bond is there. Then all rules are same, that during selection of straight chain, longest continuous chain, you must remember that that chain must possess that double bond, which is functional group of alkene. Therefore don't forget that double bond. That second way here, consider these two examples. In second method, double bond is outside. That is not correct. Double bond must be in a chain. Your straight chain considered must possess double bond. Then this one is different way. Then all other rules are same for selection, for consideration of parent. Only here during name of parent, here that alkene, that position of double bond is here given as a, here butene 4 carbons, here instead of butane, butene, this one is alkene, therefore ene, replace that ane by ene, and also write the location of double bond as a but1 ene, but1 ene. In this second case, but2 ene, location of double bond is also mentioned in parent. Then in this way here, if you consider this example, then numbering, this one is also important, this one is also changed. Here substituent carrying carbon possess from this side 2 number, and from this side it possess 1, 2, 3, 4 number. But remember, you start numbering in this way, that double bond, first consider double bond, location of double bond, and you are numbering in this way, you numbering the chain in this way, that double bond bearing carbon must possess lowest digits. Lowest digit, this one is criteria. Consider priority first give to double bond carbon, and numbering must be in this way, that double bond bearing carbon must be possess lowest digit. From this side, that double bond carbon, see here, substituent 2, substituent bearing carbon carries 2, but the double bonding 3, 4 means 7. Sum is 3 plus 4, 7. From this side 2, 3, sum is 5. Therefore numbering from this side, that is from this side of that double bond, then 1 double bond carbon, 1 and 2 and 3, double bond consider between 2 and 3. Therefore that 4 methyl 2 pentene, 4 methyl 2 pentene, or pent to ene, as like that. In this way, alkenes are named. No any um, difference in alkanes and alkenes. Then in alkynes also, instead of triple bond, a double bond, in alkene here triple bond. Therefore, parent yne. Replace that ane of alkane corresponding parent alkane by yne. Here also that select chain in this way, that instead of substituents, first preference given to the functional group, that is triple bond functional group here, C triple bond C. Therefore, instead of thinking of that substituent lowest digit, you must remember that double bond or triple bond bearing carbons must possess lowest digit. Consider this first. Then all that method is same. Here double and triple bond is also there. Two propyl groups are there, therefore 3 4. Numbering from which end? Here on first carbon double bond is there, 3 double bonds, therefore here 3 4 dipropyl 1 3 hexadiene 5 yne. Here 1 3 1 and 3 position, 2 double bonds. Starting double bond, starting a carbon is considered the number. That is here first bond is in between 1 and 2 carbon. Therefore, for showing that double bond, consider letter 1. Second double bond in between 3 and 4. For showing that, consider 3. Consider 3. And triple bond is in between 5 and 6. Therefore, consider starting letter, that is 5 carbon. Therefore, 5 yne. This one is as like that. Hexa 1 3 diene and dash 5 yne. That ene is also considered. In this way, you solve that other molecules for alkanes, alkenes and alkynes from this notes. You try to name that molecule, and in the book you see whether your name is correct or incorrect, what is the mistake. You practice in this way. This is very important part for basic chemistry understanding. That is, you must first known very well nomenclature system for all organic compounds. Till today we discuss nomenclature of alkanes, alkenes and alkynes. These fundamental rules, basic rules for nomenclature of IUPAC system rules, that are same for all other compounds also. We discuss afterward nomenclature for other organic compounds. Thank you very much.